Oh! My paint! What the hell was that? I think we have a ghost problem. Who are we gonna call? Slime Proton Pack 57 Cadillac. What is up, everybody? Nick Legostava here, about to bring you a review of the Target exclusive Transformers Ghostbuster collaboration. Now, I say Target exclusive even though this mold has been released before. This is the updated one for the upcoming Ghostbusters movie, where they've changed a few things. Now, sadly, I wasn't able to get the initial release, but I am finally glad to have this mold because it is really cool. You know, it's still very similar. It just has more, I wouldn't say necessarily more paint apps. It has a few more paint apps, and they changed a few paint apps, and I'm about to talk about that in this video because I've seen enough pictures of the other ones to know the difference. Also going to have lots of size comparisons, but without further ado, let's get into the review. So right off the bat, you'll notice that I have this, this doesn't come with it, actually. This is a Lego electronic piece here, like looking like electricity's coming from his hand or something. Don't really know why I put that in there. I actually meant to take that out prior to the review, but we'll move that to the side here. So he has his Proton Pack rifle, and you can also, it also comes with these two ghosts right here. Comes with Slime, and I don't remember the other one's name, but you can peg them onto the end of the gun here because it works with blast effects and stuff. I'm pretty sure it uses that same hole. It can look like he's getting sucked up into the Proton Pack there. So that's a nice little touch. I don't know if anybody's done it like that, but that's instantly what I thought when I had seen the hole on the bottom, so it could look like it's getting sucked up in there. So let's get into the figure itself. So I'm not sure if this is a rework of any other prior Transformer figures, like Gigawatt was a retool of Siege Sideswipe, but tell me in the comments below if you know if this is a rework of any other figure. It seems similar sized to a Combiner Wars Voyager figure. I have the one for Bruticus. It kind of seems similar to that, but it seems very different. So this could be its own original mold. Not 100% sure, but it was used prior for the other Ectotron release. I'll just pop that off there because this doesn't really like to stay tabbed into the end. Another thing about this is that same soft rubber material that doesn't really hold up well, as you can see on this old phone case. So that's not going to age the best. I mean, hopefully it does, but we all know how that goes. The ladder is also made of that same material. But this is great to have this have a slightly wider release so more people can get their hand on this mold. And the things that they've changed from the other one to this, they made it a more off-white color instead of that crisp white. I do wish I had the original one, but this is definitely a nice thing to have. The thing that I like more than the other figure is the change to the face sculpt. The other one kind of looked a little bit like a dog face, but they changed it to be moved out a little more and have a little more detail on the face mask right there. But another thing about the head is I wish that they had the goggles flip up, because even in the comic, I forgot to mention all the stuff that this comes with. It comes with this comic right here that has G1 characters in it, and it's basically a G1 episode, but with freaking Gigawatt, you know? So that's nice. I'll definitely go through that and read that at some point. It says Ghosts of Cybertron Part 1, so this must be a series that IDW is doing. I don't really keep up with the Transformers comics, but it is a nice inclusion. But back to the figure itself. So let's take this out of his hand and just talk about a few of the negatives of this, because I like to talk about the negatives since everyone else likes to just always talk about the positives in every review. So like I said, all this soft rubber stuff isn't going to age the best. This the Proton Pack is kind of a little finicky. It stays in well enough, but I've had it pops out really easy on one side, and then, you know, it's just off. I have to remove it for transformation anyway. But yeah, that pops off really easy, so that might be a negative in some people's eyes. And the other paint apps that they changed, I know I'm a little all over the place, but this I do really like this figure. They changed this to silver. It was the same tan as this. I think that was a little more cohesive. I kind of wish I had both figures, because then I would have one in vehicle mode. I'd probably have the nice clean one in vehicle mode, and I'd have this one in its robot mode as this, but you know, that's just not how it happened. But you know, I mean, is there anything else really to talk about in robot mode besides size comparisons? I mean, we all know that these are nicely articulated. This leg is a little loose, not like very loose, but the right leg is not very tight on my figure. But let's get into size comparisons here in robot mode. Now, he is a slightly bigger modern Voyager, because here's Netflix Optimus Prime, and next to Netflix Optimus Prime, I actually meant to move all this stuff out of the back so you can actually see it more. I'm only halfway into the review, so it looks like we got plenty of time to talk about it still without the boxes being behind it. But right here, you can see that he's bigger than Optimus, which, I mean, Optimus is the front of a semi-truck. I kind of feel like this is out of scale, but we'll show that in vehicle mode comparisons. But let's show him next to Megatron. Still taller than Megatron. Or maybe their heads are... He's just a touch smaller than Megatron. But those shoulders definitely make him look bigger. The broad shoulders. Here he is with Studio Series 86 Cup. That's what that's looking like. He's kind of I'd say a proper deluxe size, but nowadays it would be considered a bigger deluxe for him. And then, of course, with the other collaboration, Gigawatt. I don't have the Top Gun collaboration, but I do have Gigawatt, so it's amazing to have these two. Tell me in the comments below what other collaborations you would like to see. I would really like to see Dukes of Hazzard, A-Team, Starsky and Hutch, Knight Rider. What's the other one? I said it in the other video. I can't remember right now, but yes, I would really love to see more collaborations of this, but we all know they're probably not going to do Dukes of Hazzard because people are crybabies nowadays and don't understand that that show really has no correlation with any of the bad things from that. So, but that's just how people are. Let's get into transformation. Let's see if I can do this. Transformation of this guy. Seems to be pretty streamlined. What was the other one? They could do Bullet, they could do Gone in 60 Seconds, they could do so many. They could do the original Gone in 60 Seconds and the remake Gone in 60 Seconds, so that's two in and of itself. Like, there's so many awesome cars that would be great to be turned into Transformers. So that would definitely be nice to see. Let's see, I'm actually just going to remove the rubber piece right there. I don't think it's necessary, but that's what I'm going to do. These legs actually hinge properly. It's not that where they clip it in to where you have to move the knees weird when you want to move them around in robot mode. So that is appreciated that they didn't try to do that. His feet just click back. And I mean, this guy is a pretty simple transformation, honestly. It's nice to see. I do like nice, quick, simple transformations because then you don't have to freaking worry about taking 20 minutes just to transform a Transformer. Nice and quick. Look at that. I'm already done. Clean this up a little bit and then I'm done. I see a paint mess up right here. It's a little unfortunate. I'll clean that up with a magic eraser sponge probably. But all this stuff just kind of tabs in. We're just going to flip this around. That tabs in up top. You're supposed to tuck this in, but just for time of this video, I'm not going to do that so I can do the other size comparisons. But there's that. I know you're probably supposed to tab that in on the other side, but whatever. We're going to worry about that. So size comparisons in vehicle mode. Here is Earthrise Optimus Prime. Like I said, I don't know if that works. I know the Cadillac is a big boy. Here is Gigawatts, and here is Siege Ironhide. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, watch other videos. Decide if you want to subscribe. Be sure to drop a like. Peace. Bye-bye. I want to talk a little bit more about vehicle mode itself and a few other caveats to this version of Ectotron, of the Ecto one from Ghostbusters. So right here, you can see that there's cracks on the door, on the decal there, to make it look like it's old, because like decals that they put on cars and stuff will crack and stuff over time from sun and aging. So there's that. And then there's also this rust up front. The rust detail you've seen in robot mode, it kind of carries up slightly up there. I would say I would try to remove that, but I don't know. I don't know. Like up here, that would be just rubbing off the silver up there and rubbing off the silver on the Cadillac emblem. It seems like it would be more trouble than it's worth. But yeah, that cracked symbol on the other side. They also have the cracked symbol on the back, so at least that's consistent. And another negative that I don't know if I've really noticed from pictures of the other one was that the feet kind of stick out there in vehicle mode. You don't really notice it. It does roll pretty nice, which is more to be said than most modern Transformers, that's for sure. Them actually rolling, so that's nice. And the different paint apps, the other one had different paint apps in the back. It had like silver there. You can still see the silver on the other side, but it's just interesting how they painted this side red now. I'm not sure which would be more accurate, to be honest. But yeah, that's that. I know this is supposed to tab in up front, but it's literally just, it's clear plastic, rubber plastic, and painted. So that's like the triple threat of this. Probably isn't gonna last very long. It'll dry rot and crack up. So I'll probably put this ladder piece in a bag because it's not really all that important, and it's just something extra kibble hanging off in robot mode. But should I just do transformation back in to robot? I guess. Maybe this review will have double in it, because this is a nice simple transformation. I know I wanted to end the video prior, but I just hate when I try to rush a video for the 10 minutes constraint that my phone has for no apparent reason of when I record 4K clips. And also something about the Jazz review and the Kingdom Megatron review is Google Photos didn't upload it in 4K for some reason, even though I recorded it in 4K, and the clip that I edited together on my phone was 4K. It uploaded in 1080p, so sorry about that. This one better be in 4K or I'm gonna be mad, because I record all these videos in 4K to have the best quality when I'm showing people things. Also, another negative I didn't mention in robot mode is these weird gaps on the leg there. Those are kind of odd. A little bit odd. Wish there was a way to fill that in or something. Sorry to bump the camera there. Almost back into robot mode. Maybe I'll even throw in some more size comparisons. Or maybe this will be part 2. I don't know, part 2 would probably just kill my channel and the algorithm. So I'll probably just put this in the other review for people that want more information about this figure. Yeah, it's tragic that that's actually that loose, to be honest, on this price of this figure. Also, there is no ankle tilt or waist swivel, so those are or wrist swivel, so those are the 3 points that you miss on articulation on this guy. That's what you miss out on. But it is a nice transformation. This is a fun transformation for this guy, and that's more that can be said for many Transformers that are Voyagers, if he wants to even stand. Oh, I didn't flip out the heel spurs, my dumbass. Alright. There he is. I'm not going to put this on. Like I said, this is kind of finicky to put on. It doesn't want to necessarily stay clicked in the back the strongest. But yeah, there he is back in his robot mode. There he is with his ghost. Here he is with the other Target exclusive, the Target exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee, and the Netflix Bumblebee. Yeah, I don't know why my tripod came a little bit loose there, but that's what that's looking like. Any other characters that are kind of odd sizes to maybe compare them with? Earthrise Hoist. There he is with that. A nice big size deluxe for Hoist. So, I mean, that looks good. It looks pretty good, but with when you put Optimus Prime into the equation, it definitely looks a little bit out of scale to me. Maybe it is in perfect scale. Like I said, I know that Cadillac is a biggin'. It's a big boy. That's what it is. But there you go. If you liked this video, please be sure to drop a like. And tell me what other collaborations you would like to see Hasbro Takara Transformers do. There's so much on the table that they should really do with this. And it's just amazing. They better do more, because there's so many awesome cars that would be great as Transformers. You could even do Scooby-Doo, you know, have the Mystery Machine. Like, there's so many cool things that I would like to see them do. So, oh, wait. One more thing that I forgot to do in my Gigawatt review is compare Gigawatt with his Lego version. That's something I forgot to do in that. But that's not what you came here for. But for people that watch all my videos, there's what I forgot to do in that review. But be sure to drop a like. Watch other videos if you're new. Decide if you want to subscribe. Have a great one. Peace. Bye-bye.